Hi and welcome to this brief video on how to use Adobe Express. Now Adobe Express is a very powerful application. It is free to use and it is based heavily on Photoshop and also something called Adobe Firefly. And Adobe Firefly is the generative AI tool that's coming out and it's incorporated into this. So when you first log in, and this video is about how to make an icon for this task. When you first log in, you're going to be completely overwhelmed because there's so many things to do. As you can see, there's the generative AI. Everyone's very excited about AI at the moment, so this can create images for you. But what I want you to do is make this games esports icon. So don't panic because there's loads on here. I'll show you what I did earlier. Just as it's sort of an icon, it's not really, it's more of a poster, but it can be used as a little thumbnail. There's a bit too much detail for a thumbnail, but let me click on that. There you go, and you can see how I've built it up as well. It looks like one image, but on the right hand side are layers, and that's the big thing about Photoshop. It's the big thing about design. You can use layers. If I drag that down, for example, and bring it right down, it's underneath the fox's face. You know, so if I drag it back rather, it's back again. So there you go. Just an idea, Super Wolf, nothing particularly impressive, but it's just an idea of something to show you. So what I'll do is show you how I created that, or create an icon. So what I did, go back to the home screen, this is what you could do as well, is you could either choose logo here and create one from scratch, or browse a template. It's up to you. I mean, I think I might just try and create one from scratch. And then what you can do is you can choose images here. There's obviously lots of stuff about wellness, whatever, but look for something. If you want to type in esports, see what you can find. Or you might want to say esport logo to get an idea of something. And here we go. This is where you can start playing around. So I don't know, let's just choose that weird and wacky face there. It's quite big. Now I don't want you to just pick a logo and say, well, that's it. I wanted to design one. I might think, well, how am I going to design something? Well, firstly, remove the background. It's already got white text behind it, a white picture, so you won't see that go. But for example, it's gone, so now we can add things behind it. So what you could do to create a background, you can see it's already white. You might think you want to put something in there. You could actually upload the device from your device, or you can do generative AI. So what I do is say text to image, and if I'm right, just click square, it will create a square, and then you can type in here. So I don't know, it looks kind of a bit spooky, doesn't it? So I'm going to say red background with fire. See, and smouldering. Let's try smouldering rocks, something a bit hellish. So click that, then click generate. Then it's going to create something. It'd be interesting to see how it deals with the word heat, but let's see what it does. So you fill in as many adjectives as you can to give an idea of it. Well, that seems pretty good. And now you're thinking, well, where's the image gone? But it's behind. And there you go. You've got quite an interesting contrast as well between the two colours there, the main colours. Around, and that's to help you center it in just the right spot, so it's pretty much centered. And then what you can do is you can add some text to it. There's logos there. Click on logos, and then let's just try and pick something that might work. Trying to find a text that looks a bit scary or with a bit of dynamism to it. Shall we try that one? Let's try that one. Then it'll put the whole thing there, so you just highlight the bits you don't need. Get rid of those. So we just got power, so that says quite a lot already. And then if you just double click on it, it will give you the option to change the colours, change it to white. Use these arrows down here to make it bigger or smaller, whatever you want to do with it. I quite like to make it into an arch over the face, I think, an arc. So let's try that. There we go. A bit too big, so let's make the face a bit smaller. Click on the image, resize. It's pretty simple to use. Bring it up, not the background. Make sure you pick the right bits. There we go. And if I pull it, whoops. That's the only fiddly bit about to make sure you got the right bits. horns are getting stuck there, so behind the image, so if I do that, it makes the face look more scary. So there you go, you've got the beginnings of an icon. Now if you want to crop it, what you need to do, click on the image here, it should say crop there, you can pull this down to where you want it to be, around about there I think, and then just double click and then that's cropped. And you've got an hour. I thought this would take you an hour to do because I don't want you to just pick any old thing and just have a go. I want you to try and play with it as much as you can. So you've got your text options here, but also if you go back to other areas like media, it will take you into the generative AI where you can work on other images there, excuse me. So when you've finished and you've got the final product, what I want you to do is to save it. So go to download and then choose PNG, click download, save the image on the computer, and then I want you to upload that image to your OneDrive and provide the shared link in the forum so that I and Colin can have a look at it, because we're going to check and see what you've produced. And if you finish one and you've still got some time, do another one and try out the different templates if you want to, or try the different media and try out the generative AI, because that is becoming really the thing at the moment. You can even try the extra add-ons if you want. I don't know if that'll work so much, but you can always have a go. And you can just do what you want. You've got a whole hour which to play and learn this application. And like I say, it's based on Photoshop, so you've got your layers, which is what Photoshop works with, you've got all your graphics, you've got your colour schemes, you've got your text. The amount of options on this is phenomenal. You can create an incredible range of merchandise, and that's an esports athlete. You've got to think about promoting yourself and your team, and this is one way of creating some really good quality merchandise logos for things like t-shirts, game pads, mice, you name it. You can put it on anything, mugs, and you can do it all from here, and it's free. And there's not many applications out there that give you this capability for free. So think of it in terms of cost, think of it in entrepreneurial skills, and running yourself as a little esports profitable team, because that's where you want to get the investment from the money. So okay, good luck. Like I say, when you've finished, download it as a PNG graphic and let's have a look at what you've done. Okay, take care, bye.